wherever you are, to you, my subscribers, followers, and viewers of Adventures of Lescott. It's daybreak. Daybreak here, Wednesday morning in my neck of the woods here, Marianne, and certainly in Grenada. It may be different where you are, North America, South America, Asia, the Middle East. Yeah, in some instance, in some cases, you have 4 hours ahead, you have 12 hours ahead, you have a few hours behind. In any case, there will be that as it may. I just got from the beach, having done my usual morning exercise. Yeah, I am feeling refreshed and ready to take on the challenges of today. I just want you to take a look at the outside as you see and await the transition of night into day. What a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. Take a look here. It's cool. Whatever you have to do, whatever you may be doing at this point in time, or will do in the course of the day. Yeah. If you listen carefully, you would hear the song of the cocks crowing, the birds chirping, a mixture of songs, I dare say. You can hear the croaking of the frogs. I'm just going around my backyard. I don't know what is the problem at this point in time. The connection seems to be going on and off. I'm not that far from my place of abode. Can you hear the sound of the frogs croaking? I can see one or two birds flying up and down. Look at the transition. With each second, it gets brighter and brighter. And the songs of the birds, the frogs, are more pronounced because at this time of the morning, it's quiet. Not much vehicles moving around, not much activity. People are just rustling, getting themselves together to move out or in, as the case may be. Going around my backyard here. These are the few fruit trees that I have. You may not be able to see them clearly. Guava, limes, sugar apple. I wouldn't say a bit of every fruit, but at least the fruits that I love. Look at it. Look at it. Just a few moments ago, it was darker than it is now. Listen to the sound of the birds chirping. I just want you to listen and take a look. I'm going to stay here for another half an hour or so. I can feel and hear the sound of the breeze. In fact, within the past few days, it has been very, very windy. Customary for this time of the year, and I don't know if it has anything to do with the conditions in terms of the winter up north. Yeah, but every year around this time, we have this sort of a weather condition. It's so refreshing. Soon time, if you look closely, the street lamp nearest to my home here will go off. Guess it would have completed its work for the night, so to speak. You will observe from the movements of the branches, the leaves on the trees, that it's windy. It has died down just a bit. It's a very cloudy morning, overcast for the most part. We had some overnight rains, and it's highly likely that we may have some rain during the course of the day. Folks, nature at its finest. Nature at its finest. I always prefer to get up in the early morning hours. Yeah, it gives you time to think, meditate, and put things in perspective. In addition to the fact that the air is at its freshest during this time of the morning. Yes, freshest. For a lot of you, like me, that prefers to get up in the morning, the persons, there are those who will take their morning walks, go to the beach like I just did, swim, go to the gym, jog, and just sit down and enjoy the transition from night to day while we are transitioning here in Grenada. Today, in other parts of the world, it is transition tonight, late evening. Even so, too, we have the animals of the earth operating the same way. The daytime you have varying birds. In the nighttime, I know we have the bats, other creepy, crawly animals and insects that operate nighttime as well. That is how it was designed. That is how the Almighty made us all. Yeah? For there to be a period of work and a period of rest and rejuvenation. Yeah? He has made it all. He has provided and given us the opportunity to do things differently. And for that, we are to always give thanks and be mindful of. Isn't that lovely? Just take a look. Take a look. The surroundings is much clearer. Yeah? Did you see what I just see? Remember I spoke about the street light lamp pole completing its shift? Yes, it works as just as you and I. So the lights just went off. Yeah? So once it gets bright at a certain period, because of how it's designed and made, the street lights go off. Again in the evening time, during the transition of day into night, it will repeat the same thing. It will then come on, do its shift, and then go off. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wherever you may be, I say welcome. I hope you are enjoying, as I am enjoying, the transition from night to day. Yeah? Share your thoughts. I encourage you to not only try to go to bed early, but to also get up early. Try it at least once or twice and tell me what you think. Good morning, Sister Tonia. Good morning. How are you? Just got off. Well, not just got off. Came back from the beach about. Completed my running first off around 5:22. I left about 4:15. Yeah. I usually would want to take a swim, but when the water is dark, I do not even venture into into the water. I always prefer to see at least the bottom of the water. Yeah. So when it's dark like that, I just do my running and head home. Yeah. So I made it safely back. And now I'm just enjoying and sharing with you the transition from nighttime to daytime. Yeah. The time that you get the freshest air, breathing the freshest air, feel the cooling effect of nature. Yeah. Reflect on that which was made by the Almighty, giving thanks along the way. Hey, sis, say hello to Bigger Day for me, man. I guess both of you are up at this point in time, yeah? Preparing for work. Remember to give thanks, yeah? Remember to always give thanks, I should say. I want to strengthen that, yeah? For we have seen today, we don't know what is going to happen within the next hour, hours, but at least we are amongst the living. What is the weather up your side there, Sister Tonya? What is the weather like on your side? Is it raining, overcast? We had some overnight showers while I was on the beach. It drizzled a bit. Oh, it's cloudy on your end. It's also cloudy here on my end and windy. Very, very windy. I was saying earlier on, it is customary around this time of the year, and I don't know if it's as a result of the wintry spells that is currently occurring in North America. You know the saying that whenever they catch a cold, whenever they sneeze, we catch a cold. So it may very well be that. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the 22nd of January. Folks, just a few days ago, we had Christmas. Just a few days ago, we had New Year's. January is almost at its end. Can you imagine? Sometimes I sit and sort of reflect on my days as a young boy growing up. And oftentimes wonder if, because during them times, you didn't have a responsibility and it was sort of carefree, if then the times was running the same way as now. It may very well have been, but I guess with responsibility, age, and experience, you start noticing these things more and more, paying more attention to it. Does anyone on the chat agree with me? Is there any truth you think to what I just said? It will appear that the time moves fast and that we are getting older at the same time. It's just the circle of life. It is just the circle of life. Yeah. At some point in time, we just have to give way to the younger folks. We will have given our time, done our time, and it's time to move on. Yeah. And it's a day that none of us know how and when it will come. We just have to be prepared. We just have to be prepared. Yep. There is no getting away. There is no getting away. Yep. Yeah, folks. So yeah, I'm still out here in my yard in my neighborhood, just sharing with you the transition from night to day. I hope you did enjoy. Yep. Share your thoughts. What do you usually do in the early morning hours? Yeah. And do you usually get up early? And I mean 4, 4:30, 5. Go do a bit of walking, exercise. Yeah. If not, you can probably think about doing that. Yeah, it's a very healthy thing to do. Yeah. Remember, your body is an engine. In the same way as a vehicle, yeah, you have to put in oil, gas, etc., so that the parts can move. It's the same way your body needs to be replenished, to regenerate, to take time for rest and respite. Thank you for viewing, everyone, and I hope you, my viewers, followers, and subscribers, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.